Oil's down is not good. So are we locked in on the assumption that, oh my God, guys, oil's down below 60 a barrel again? I thought it had stabilized at like 62 or 63 or something. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. It dipped back down below. It's right. Okay, right now it's hovering. Crude is hovering at literally 60.07. Look, you can see the rally right here. I didn't realize that it had gone back down. See? You've crude up here at 71. I don't know what any of this means. The price of crude oil is determined largely by people's expectations for how much international shipping there's going to be in the near future. Basically, like a rough estimate. The bigger the economy, the more demand for oil, the more oil costs. So a crash in oil prices, because oil is a tricky thing because you can't turn the pumps off. Normally, when you have fluctuations in the price of a commodity, you can control how much of it is sold. But when you open up a well on oil, the oil keeps coming, and it's very expensive to shut it down. So you get more and more and more and more of it. You have to fill barrel after barrel after barrel, and like you run out of storage space. You can't like think about it logistically, right? Like you just keep getting more and more. You can't dump oil, right? At least you shouldn't. So you keep having to fill more and more. You need to sell. You need to keep moving that oil. You need to. So when prices are crashing like this, it means they're desperately trying to get people to buy it, essentially. Anyway, it went all the way down to 59.58 here. It rallied a little bit. I didn't realize the rally was over. Back down it goes. OPEC agreed to rapidly increase production. Well, they're trying to strangle us out, which they should. Glory to Saudi Arabia in their war against American infidels. Gas won't get cheaper, though. Companies will just get richer. Have you ever wondered why gas prices are the only things? It's the only commodity that you buy day to day that seems to ever go down in price. Like you'll have one location in a city and it'll go up and then it'll go down. When do you ever see prices go down at the grocery store? The reason why prices go down at like gas stations, the reason why it's possible for the price to fluctuate is because it's a very, very rare commodity where they have to sell. Unlike a lot of other stuff where they can just hold on their commodities and wait for you to make the money to buy it from them. It's expensive to store. It expires. It's difficult to maintain the logistics network necessary to keep all of these, gas stations topped up, all of these ships filled. You can't shut the pipes off. So the reason the price goes down is because when gas prices go down, they're trying to get you to drive more. They're trying to incentivize you to use up what they have because they can't turn the tap off. Finally, a supply side inelastic good. Yes! It's like the only example of an inelastic commodity from the supply side. That's true. I can't think of any other example, at least. The cost of oil went negative during the start of COVID lockdowns. Yes, for a little bit. That is true. It was like the cost of futures of storing oil because they needed to get rid of it. Negative? Yeah, they were overproducing so much oil relative to how much the world was using during the beginning of the lockdown that essentially they would be willing to pay people to hold on to the oil barrels. They were literally trying to give it away, like take this away. Most forms of power generation are supply side inelastic good, Vaush. You can only store so much energy. I guess that's true. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah, when you maintain a power grid, because we don't really have batteries backing up a lot of that grid. So, like, if no one's using electricity, it's being wasted because it gets poured into the grid with no one using it. So essentially, yeah, like, there's a reason why your meter tracks usage, and then like there's fluctuations in power prices, and it's it's a complicated industry. I guess it's like an energy thing. Yeah. This map right here is a full illustration for how Jover it is for the US. But, well, no. You have to understand, man. There's nothing wrong with this. At all. There's nothing wrong with this. In 2000, most countries traded with us. In 2024, most countries trade with China. That's fine. I mean, it certainly means we probably, like, shouldn't be doing a trade war with them. But, like, why is this framing it oppositionally? We have both benefited from this. China has benefited from this arrangement, so have we. It should, like, it's to our mutual benefit. I just don't think, yeah.